welcome back to Filmdelve. Today, the movie we'll be going over is No Other Choice by Park Chan Wook. It is a movie about a paper factory manager who gets fired from his job. Now, of desperation, he starts taking out other applicants in order to secure a new job. And, well, as far as movie thoughts go, I think we all have a good bit to say about this one, or at least
Oh
gushing
yeah.
over it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yo, deadass, I'm slow as shit, by the way. At first,
What?
I was like, oh, dude, we're gonna we're just do this shit ourselves, right? We're gonna build this shit up, and then he started taking them out. It's like, oh, never
Yeah, he was
mind.
just that. And it worked. Cosmo, you can go first. Actually, let's mix it up a bit.
Oh, me? Okay. So I love this movie. I gave it a 10 out of 10. Because it was just really that good. I mean, I went into it because knowing I was like I'm expecting something good from this director because he has a good history of like making really good movies. So I was like hopes high, and I feel like it didn't disappoint at all with with everything that it it did. It was a really really good movie. Like I think it's gonna be one of my top favorites of all time. It was such a good blend of like uh, what could we say, like comedy, like dark comedy with
It's
uh
not like a
so
dark, like
it's
comedy
like a
type thriller.
yeah
It
I
was a
mean
very funny movie.
it black comedy. I think it was labeled as black comedy slash thriller in a sense. But I think overall the blend of its seriousness of the topics it's handling, but also the comedic bits was really really well done. It was like a honestly a perfect blend. There wasn't anything that I think like took me out the movie at any point. Um so it was like 1 second I was like laughing at it, and then the next one I was like, oh shit, what's going to happen next? And it was like between that, like the oh shit, what's going to happen, and then also like laughing my ass off at some bits. I think it was such like a good blend of that. Let me see. I think it was like the actors were really fucking good in this movie. Like everybody was such fucking good
Yeah, I'm sure we all know the
acting.
main guy
Even
as
like
Storm Shadow from
what's up?
G. I'm sure we all know the main guy for Storm Shadow from GI Joe, the
This
live
guy
action
guy.
movies,
Of
right,
course,
guys?
that's why I was like, oh, I know this guy.
I don't think there was any
We
weak point when it came to acting. Even like the children actors were really good at what they were doing. Um, I actually really like the character of Mirai. Mirai, I think was her
that's the
name.
daughter. Yeah,
It was the guy's wife.
yeah, I
What's his
really like all
name?
the characters.
Masu's wife. I actually really liked her character. I thought like for a second that she would like kind of not backstab him, but kind of separate from him. I was kind of
She,
like worried this would be like, oh,
it's
he
like
gets
it's
laid
teeth.
off, right? And then his wife leaves him. I thought it was going to be that sort of movie, but I kind of like that the fact that she stuck with him and actually wasn't like berating him for losing his job or something like
She was
that.
a trooper.
Yeah, like she was by his side and actually I was so afraid that she was going to like cheat on him. Like I was like, oh, I hope she doesn't like cuck him or something like that. But I'm really happy that she stuck by him, and she was actually really strong. She was a strong character on her own, and it was also interesting to me the fact that she was the one actually with a job, like supporting the family at the end, like before he got his new job. She was the one helping with the finances because she had the education of being a dental hygienist. So that was really interesting. And then obviously the commentary is really obviously like really in your face, but it's not overwhelming. It's not lecturing you. It's not doing any of that. I think it's very very clear in what it's trying to convey.
Yeah,
Um but it's not like a lecture, if that makes sense. It's not making you try to feel bad or anything like that. It's not boring. It's not overwhelming. It's really like just really well done. I think it doesn't feel like it's like too much on your nose, if that makes sense. Um, and then obviously the themes of it, like we can probably spend ages going through it. I mean, obviously it's talking about Korea's own economic problems, corruption, offshoring. For me, especially, it actually brought back memories of the 2008 crisis because my family was lived through like a really difficult time. So I was like thinking about it. I was like, dang, like there's a lot you can apply to this movie, basically. And I think I think it starts a conversation about so many problems within the economy, within companies, their corruption, higher ups, offshoring, all that sort of stuff. So, which is really good for a movie. Oh, I mean, overall, 10 out of 10. There's nothing like bad I can say about this movie. I think my favorite my favorite scene is when Masu is like tries to prevent the one guy he was trying to kill from discovering that his wife is cheating on him, and he's calling him pretending to be Red Pepper Paper Company, and he's trying to prevent him from walking into the house, and then he fails because the guy runs in to change clothes for this imaginary made up interview, and then he runs back out and he's like rolling on the floor screaming and kicking, and then Masu's just like looking and is just observing from the bushes. That shit had me cracking up. But yeah, overall 10 out of 10 film. I have nothing bad to say about this one.
Yeah. Uh, like you said, it's obviously like the most surface level. It's a critique, it's poking fun at capitalism and its faults, whatever. But like, I do like you said, like when it doesn't feel like it's a super like hard lecture in your face. It's like it's very easy to get into, and it also has like more layers. Like I particularly liked you mentioned like solely kind of like the focus on the pressure that male and like especially probably like Korean society and in general, like be the breadwinner and take care of your family. Like his wife was like fine working before, but he takes that you know onto
Mhm.
himself. And then when that ends, he still doesn't even want her to go back, even though again she was providing before. He's still like no. And then there's the added layer to that of the metaphor of his tooth having like being bad and like his little wife's a dentist, but he doesn't even go to her for help. Like
Yeah.
so it just builds up until he finally snaps and rips it out. So like there's more like layers with that. So like obviously everyone's gonna understand the most over the top fucking thing. It's like poking fun at, but I think the layers really enhance it. It's also this movie is so fucking beautiful. Like it's just
Right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
not
forgot
even
to
just
mention that. I
not
forgot to
even
mention
just
that.
shots, but like it's so vibrantly colored. Like those beginning shots with like the colored trees and everything, like it feels like almost like a natural, like more natural Wes Anderson movie, if that makes sense. Like how colorful
Yeah.
this place like feels, and also really like does well to offset like the factory setting, like when he's there, and then
Oh,
later
yeah.
on, like with all the drones and like robots. Like it's such a good
I think also it
fucking like
hits
it's
really
it's one
hard
of my
that
favorite movies I've ever seen.
like because like in the beginning it's so vibrant. It's such like a beautiful, vibrant looking world, and then the same area at the end of the film it's all dark, gloomy, and the trees are all dead.
Yeah, it looks
It's
completely
the
It,
different.
most
it looks
depressing.
clinical.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, and Moss as a kid, man, he's so funny. Like he really feels like a cartoon character at times for like all the fucked up shit he's doing. Like I watched this with I think Bowie and Rose and maybe someone else, and we were fucking like my laughing our asses off, dying at when he's trying to do that first kill, and like they're all three
Oh
of them
yeah.
are fighting.
That's my
And
favorite
dude,
scene in the movie.
I was laughing my ass off. Like the soundtrack also, I'm sure is like I don't think there's really any original songs, but just his choice of when to put like music over the scenes like that one just enhanced it like so much. Like I really love the way he uses the songs in this. Like they're all just so fitting and just really enhance everything. Like that's I could probably watch this thing like 20 times and laugh every time. It's like it's so perfect. Especially like I also like that first one is so like comedic and it's really juxtaposed by the second one where it's like fucking just sudden boom done. Like the second guy, like again, it's
That's
way more like
something.
slower. It's like bang, fucking, and
That's
it's
something I
done.
really like about this movie. All of the victims have like their own problems, and they really feel like people.
Yeah, you really relate
So
to them. Like you feel
yeah.
bad.
Hmm.
I
So
also
so
just
like
want to
all
say,
the stuff he's doing like is genuinely fucking evil.
I also just want to
Also,
say for the
like,
second guy, could you just have cut me up with the chainsaw dog? I think what you did to me was way worse,
I
bro.
know.
Like tied me up like
I
that is infamous.
I also
The cut
like
went. Yeah, go ahead.
I also like that they all like mirror him in a way. Like the first victim is like more him wasting away and like being a drunk. The second one is actually one of them actually working something other than paper, even though he's not fulfilled and he's also a recovering alcoholic like the main character is. He's still trying to be there for his family, even if it's not paper. I do kind of like they all have like a
Yeah.
something that like can remind him. Also like the his fear of cheating gets more elevated because of the first guy. Like it all leads back to like his own mindset.
It's also funny how like he gets so mad at the first guy for not like doing the cafe or whatever, but then he uses his same excuse to his wife
Yeah.
later on, like
Uh,
about having to do
you
paper.
could honestly go
Like,
on about that scene for like a fucking hour. It's so
yeah,
good.
no, it's so good. Like he's just mirrored like so much in the characters. I also thought the family this like was really good. Like I feel like in movies like this where like you're focused on one family member, the other family members kind of get left behind, or like one's kind of like overly antagonistic. This family felt
Right.
like very real and like healthy, and I think the weakest character is probably the son because he gets the least, but like him, his wife especially, and then the daughter even. Like I felt like the daughter had a lot of character with like her like autism and like her little drawings on the paper that comes together then when she finally plays for them. And again, that's juxtaposed by this terrible secret they now have. Like, I don't know, there's just so much you can go to in his movie. Or like the crazy reveal that he used to beat her son when he
Yeah.
was drunk. Dude, that there was like it's literally just like, remember when you used to beat my son and be like, you're just my daughter? I was like, fuck, because that really like changes your look on like
You
because you're
know,
really
like
I feel like I
also
got a lot
like
more sympathy from that I heard down. I was like, what the fuck?
also to me he's like really timid. Like he does crazy shit, sure, but there's so much of like the scene of him being like fuck, 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 up until like I think the last victim where he like
Yeah,
finally
it's like when he
actually
rips and
drinks
gets drunk and then
and
rips
he
his tooth out.
fully just goes into it.
Because
The way he
that tooth
killed the
does make
last
that
guy
first
was
impression.
fucking brutal too.
Yeah, no,
Like
that shit was like, so what the fuck
choking.
did I do, man? I know I was an asshole, but like,
Yeah,
I know you have to
I
make it
felt
look
like straight out of a
realistic. That
horror
was
movie,
horrific, bro.
right?
Yeah,
Like
it's
what he was choking on? What was it? Like his own vomit and like pork and like meat, right?
It's
Something
also
like
fucked up
that.
because it's like also like repeating that he like kind of plants them as like his plants because that's like his side. Like, it's like this fucked up little cycle, or like
The deaths get more horrific.
shit,
Like
like, and you get like just enough hints about his backstory that you can like see why he would come to this like kind of insane solution. Like him mentioning like his dad killed like 20,000 pigs by burying them alive, and you're like, what?
yeah, like
The
what?
has this dude seen? So like
Or
it gives
like
like
his yeah,
I really like the wife because I
Oh
feel
right?
yeah.
like the wife was like such a good character for me. Like I don't know. I feel like in a lot of these movies they try to make the wife almost overly antagonistic and like prodding to add more
No, no,
drama,
she's a
but
fucking
you
trooper.
rounded like everything she does feels like super reasonable. Like I don't know, I like how like how healthy of a relationship they have. Like
Like they
I'm
actually
rooting for
love
them
each
despite
other.
all this shit. I'm like, damn, I like it's like a power couple.
I was afraid of like of the wife being antagonistic because in a lot of these films, like she either
Yeah,
like
could
cheats
be.
on him or becomes like or like ah, you do nothing around the house and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think a
The
lot of these
point,
movies make the
yeah,
wife like look a little bit too antagonistic, especially like way too early, too fast, or whatever. But even like,
yeah.
I mean, even with like the other family, with like the wife that shoots her husband, like I understand her, and then she's like, it's not like when she's like, I understand her when she's like, it's not about you losing your job, it's about how you deal with it. Because we did see him before he gets this offer, this fake offer, like how he was there drinking and like just fucking being a slob and doing shit as she was going out. So
And
like,
also like
she's
the
young, which
yeah.
is bad, but you can see how like she got pushed to that point by seeing that like beforehand and then like hearing about their past and like just everything. I don't know. It felt like such a perfect art for like those characters that are really, side characters that are for his story.
Yeah, it's kind of refreshing, especially for like female characters when it happens to be like situations where the male character, the head of the family, gets laid off, right? It's very refreshing because it gives them more depth to why they act a certain way. Like obviously she berates him, but it's like kind of understandable because she's doing, trying to do work, right? She was like what, an actress or something, like doing auditions. Like at
She
least
was
she's
an
getting,
actress, yeah.
yeah, at least she's getting out there, right? Trying to find a job within her skill set. And while he does nothing, farts and fucking drinks himself. So it's like it gives depth to why she's like acting on like that, why she kind of like cheats on him, right? Like obviously cheating is not good. People like probably don't cheat on your
Yeah, but
husband.
you can understand from like the
Yeah, you
first
can
Also, it's like
I
understand.
got
when
She's
without
not
any
doing it because she's a bitch.
without any like job stuff or anything like that, when it's like just her and her like trying to be there for him, he just like wastes away, drinks, he's like rotting. As soon as the potential of a job enters it, he fucking gets rid of all the alcohol, goes sober for that little bit, cleans up the whole nine, and then goes back to rotting.
And then
After
it's a more fucked up like cycle in there that she is cheating when he's at his like AA meetings. Like it's some like even more fucked up part to all that Larian is that when the young guy is fuck like you first think is like the son is fucking her. He's like have your husband go to his AA meetings more is perfect. Like so it's like even added like that little cruel twist of like this cycle of rot that's just continued now. Even though he got better because like she said when it took this miracle, fake little interview for him to like sober up because before he was just not doing anything. And they mentioned, you could have had a cafe, like you could have had like a stable thing, and he just refused it. It's like, oh, I got
also
so
even
much
more
more in this
fucked up
movie.
is like after he's like pretty dead and gone, the call from that job he was waiting for finally did come through.
Yeah. I also like. I just also like the added thing of like when the wife just goes, "You're gonna die from 2 bullets." Seriously, like she thought she was like, because she's an actress, she thought she was like dead ass in like a movie, which she was, but like you know what I'm saying. Like she's like, "What? They usually, it takes more than this. Come on, you're stronger than that." And then, oh my god, when it cuts to the scene of her chasing him screaming, oh that first, I love that first fucking like murder. Like that whole fucking set of scenes was like so gold.
Like
Mm,
honestly, I think that might have been the best scene from last year in anything.
yeah. It's
Mhm.
kind of like I really thought because like Sinners and Righteous, I mean I put Sinners slightly over probably for me personally, but I thought that like, those two were locked. But seeing this movie, I don't think like this was like a good bit ahead of those two
Um,
for me. Like it's not probably different for Contra
I,
because
I,
he
I
loves Marty
resonate with
Supreme.
Marty Supreme more, like on a personal level, but this movie's like fucking excellent. Like I can't believe it wasn't at the Oscars. There's no reason it
It's
shouldn't have been at
crazy.
the Oscars.
Fuck
Isn't
the
it
Oscars.
isn't it a classic thing of uh like films of this like nature not really making the Oscars? But I
Foreign
mean
films,
like
yeah.
yeah, foreign films. That was the word I looked for.
I mean
They
Parasite
made
won all
way
that
for
shit.
Parasite though, so like I thought
Well, they
after
have
the
its own
Parasite
section,
win,
but there is a thing of Park Chan Wook like speaking out apparently on Israel, like going like years back. So he's apparently like kind of been kind of like blacklisted from events like this for a bit. If you look into, because like I think like in like what the early 2000s, he was like, okay,
I'm gonna
you
guess that
didn't
needs a
have to word it like
timestamp.
Oh,
that.
fuck.
Yeah, but so like I don't know, I don't know. It's not like I know the ends of Hollywood, so who knows if any of that's true. But like, it definitely feels like it's not because like, it's so hard to pick out something bad about this movie. Like maybe in the middle somewhere it might have like dragged on a bit, but
no,
I love the movie,
like a
so like
really
I
good
didn't
quick
think
shot.
like
It's
anything.
so minimal. It's so
I mean, like
minimal.
maybe
Yeah.
after for like I don't think like it did for me at all. I'm trying to think of like what I could maybe try to like point out, but
Before we
for me,
watched this, I kept hearing about how like technologically impressive the movie was, just like from a cinematography standpoint. And I
And
thought
it
a lot of
is.
that was going to be like lost on me because I don't understand how cameras work. But there were like so many shots where I would just like, or like scenes where I just like rewind so I could see what they were doing again. Like a lot of the stuff with they played with reflections a lot in like phone screens and
Mhm.
stuff, and I have no idea how they fucking did that. But it's so mesmerizing. The transitions in this movie were also really good. This one's probably far from original, but I think my favorite transition was when that first dude's wife like snapped her fingers, and then it was like the lighter.
the later that was such a
Oh
cool
yeah.
effect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was such a cool little effect
The
that they
ending
did.
sequence was really good too.
I
When it
mean, even
came
the
to
ending
like
like was like felt like art too, when they're doing like the trees like in the forest. I'm like, damn, why
Again,
is
exactly.
like
everything about this movie got so much sauce?
Exactly.
cause
I
Cause
was slack
he
jaw.
got he got like the perfect job for him and that he wanted. That's the funny thing. He got what the protagonist got what he wanted, but the entire film is so fucking bright and vibrant. It's such like an actual like I would say an art piece the entire movie, and then the final bit where it's just like the present now, it's all dark. It's all normal colors. It's all dark colors. Like his
It's
dream is
so
just a
clinical.
big, empty building with robots, with no humans, no noise almost, and it's all like the main color is like gray and white.
And it's like perfect poetic because that's why he gets laid off at the beginning of the movie, and what he's like fighting with, like trying to fight to keep him in the workers for is this exact thing. So he again, it's like it's very like poetic, and that he becomes like that is exact thing that resulted in him. So he's perpetuating that cycle by
But he has
just
no other
controlling all the
choice.
robots.
It's like
Yeah,
rats in the
the repeat of
maze,
the like.
crabs in the bucket kind of mentality.
I also really like the ending. Like, almost felt like if I felt very Final Destination to me, right? It's like, is he gonna die? Like, what's gonna kill him? Like, I remember you had that assignments forever. Obviously, the log truck, but from that point on, I was like, is this like Final Destination vibes? Is a machine gonna kill him or something? Like, what's gonna happen here? And like, so I had like that really like I had a lot of tension that last 5 minutes because I'm like, is something gonna fucking get him or is it just gonna end? And so when it finally just ends, like, and then he's like, because he's like touching the paper, then has the laser fucking go through it. He like the one robot almost veers into him and he corrects it. So like, there's all these like little like teases that like something might happen, but then no,
It's like
it just
one of those
goes.
movies. What's those puppy movies called? The ones that will have like the really gruesome deaths.
Final Station's what I said, yeah.
Yeah, Final Destination. It's like I was
Well,
expecting
Log
Final
Truck's literally
Destination
for
as
like the
that.
one of the most famous like things from there. So that's like what really puts you in your mind.
I
But
I, I did
it's
think
like,
that like the log thing was gonna happen because the way the camera was shot on it.
yeah,
Oh my
shot like
god,
a
yeah.
Final Destination movie. And then again, even in the factory, like it's teasing several times, like something might happen. And I just like, I
The
jokingly just called it like
Andromeda
Korean night. It's Korean Nightcrawler in my head. He
Korean
kind
night.
of again, he kind of just wins. Like as bad as what Lu Bu or the fuck from Nightcrawler, but it's just he kind of has like that same exact arc.
Moral of
I
the
don't know. It's
story
just
is kill your competition, literally.
I also like I even like because like I knew the cop stuff was gonna be like they're gonna the cop. I found the cop like arc the most predictable of them. Like, oh yeah, and then like this shit just putting together like complete wrong story. Like I never was actually worried this guy was gonna get caught by law enforcement, but I still like loved the little just hearing like the shit they put together. Like, I don't know. Every part of this movie was just it was so good to me. And when he's fucking talking to the son, like there was one of my fucking great day in Vietnam, the Vietnam War. They're the enemy. The son's like, what? He just has no idea what's going on. And like, oh, yeah, this is probably like American. It's probably a movie I'd probably like notice something new. And like probably every time I watch it, it's just like a movie I could watch at any point. It's just kind of like a perfect. It's just so perfect to me. It's just so beautiful. And it's honestly it looks so beautiful, especially the beginning with the like shots and set pieces. That was sometimes I even noticed the shots like Contra would talk about that he would rewind because I was just mesmerized by the setting. I was like, God damn, this movie's like vibrant. It was just I don't know. It felt like almost magical for such a dark slash comedy kind of movie. And those are my
I want to rewatch it again.
yeah. I downloaded
It's
it, so I
just
have
so
it now.
good. It's
Yeah,
so
it is.
fucking funny.
Anyway, I've always loved this actor since he was Storm Shadow in GI Joe live action movies. He was my favorite character. Of course, he's from I Saw the Devil, and then this he's
Oh
just
my god.
and then I think he's in Squid Game. I don't care about that one. I don't watch that shit. But
I know you. You're
we
from
all
Squid
need that
Game. You was
paycheck
in Squid
somehow.
Game.
We all need that paycheck somehow. He's so
You know
fucking.
what? He's doing such a good job that whatever.
Everyone's good in this movie. I think he cheated on his wife or something. I think there's some allegations with him, but we're gonna
Who
ignore that.
cares?
Contrary to
So
Gene, I don't know if there's really much more you want to
Well,
add.
I mean, we kind of just like did a general discussion there. I think there isn't really too much that I can add, but
Yeah,
I,
we
I
didn't even do
share a lot of the
turns this
same
time. Usually we do
feelings.
turns. To be honest, we all just kind of started just jumping in.
Yeah, I think
yeah,
general discussion might be better going forward
Yeah, to be
anyway.
honest, it just kind of lets you
I
anyone
mean, I
just
think
jump
like
in.
yeah, like kind of
that's
depends on
fine.
the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
guess.
fair. It does depend on the movie.
Like, yeah, I think this was just like such a special movie that I love that we all naturally
I think
had
Red One was funny though when
a lot more
it was like,
respect.
all right, you go. It's just like,
It's because we all have like so much to say, and then but also very similar thoughts at
Well, it's
times,
'cause like
and
when
like
you're the first one to
movies are.
play, right? You're like, I gotta really get into it. She'll really go deep into it, but after that, it's like, okay, well, he cut like a lot of what I was gonna say, so now I'm gonna cut what I'm saying. And by the way, you get to the first person just be like, it was good. I agree with what he said. Uh,
And also, it seems like we also like focus on different things in the movie. Like for example, like Contra focused on the cinematography here. I kind of focus like on the political stuff, like the commentary. So I jumped over that. So it's good to have everybody's thoughts going kind of mashing forward.
Yeah, focus on the fact he was in GI Joe.
It's important commentary. It's important
He was ripped
commentary
as
that
fuck in those movies too. I
that he
also
was in
like how
Squid Game.
I do like the also little running bit that they keep mentioning, like, damn, your husband's hot as fuck. Like, you're like so times like, damn, you could be a model. Like, damn, you're really good looking. Which is
He,
also
he could
like,
he could have
that's
been a
like
good
he has
model.
an insecurity over like his wife cheating. Also, the dentist looked like a K-pop star or something.
I
That's
know.
all I like. First time I was like, this guy looks like a K-pop singer, man.
But yeah. Overall,
Like
I
their one
think
friend perfectly sleazy. Again, there's like so much you can note about this movie.
so. What
But
did everybody give it? I gave it a 10. I think Skelly also gave it a 10.
I gave it a 10.
Right?
Like I said,
So,
I don't think there's
so
really like anything I can point
I
about it.
hadn't given it a rating yet, but I
I
think
also
after this
haven't.
discussion, I think I'm comfortable with a 5 out of 5. I think it was really good.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
Oh my
I
god.
do think I
Last year was
agree.
really fucking good for
I
movies.
think 10 out of
Yeah,
10.
so
Like
this is an
it's
automatic
hard.
S
It's
tier, I
hard.
think.
Like to be honest, what like, cause I think I don't know if all of us do, but I think either Scalar or Contra is when people do the same thing I do, where it's like when your brain's like, I think I'll just give this a 10 out of 10. Your brain stops and goes, all right, now I'm gonna be critical as fuck. What is
Yeah,
really
because I
wrong?
watched half
We
of it
do that. I
again.
do
I
that.
watched half of it again with you yesterday, and I was
Yeah.
just like looking for things that might be wrong with it.
Well, I
And
was
by the
really
time we got
quiet
to the
by the way
first,
during that movie, only because the
yeah, I didn't
shot is
notice you
so.
laughing at all. And
Yeah,
I was a little
it was
concerned.
funny. It's so beautiful. Like the only time I spoke was I just went, "Yo, this movie's fucking beautiful." Like
But
I was really encapsulated with it, to be honest. That's also I've been told before. When I'm really vibe with it, if I really hate it, I can go quiet. But I really love it, I'll just go dead silent. I'm just so focused.
yeah, I was watching it again with Chubbs, and by the time we got to like the first like murder scene, I was just like, yeah, no, this movie's perfect. I don't know what to. I didn't watch the whole thing with him. I ended up going to bed, but that really locked it in as like my favorite scene of the year.
Yeah, because like I'm kind of along the line. I'm like nothing's perfect, which can be annoying, but that may like so like when I like am like reflecting on things like we all have like recency bias, or whatever, but I really try to be like, is there anything I think that I would like change or like might prefer? I think even like Mario Supreme, I was like, I think some pacing, like some part
Like
I would cut a bit down. I like Center, same thing. Like it's just like little things that like
I
obviously
remember
aren't like taking it too much, but like it is not a 10. But this, I'm just like I can't think of anything I would change.
remember in 1984, after I finished it, I was like, that's a fucking masterpiece. But I didn't tweet it right away. I just kept going day by day, and every day that went by, I kept thinking about it, kept reading, like, intellectualizing, like, shit. To where after, like, almost a week had passed, I was like, alright, if I'm still like this, fuck it. And that's when I finally went 10 out of 10.
Yeah, it's like makes these like pieces of art that are like perfect, like so special because like I don't know, it just clicks with you so like well like again, it's just like a perfect little layer to be like everything about it. I instantly kind of like when I ended, I was like, I think this is literally just instantly a top four for me. Like, yeah, like it fucking. I heard like Lark Park Chan. Like fucking Old Boy's my favorite movie. He was like, so I'm already like I like Thirst like a lot, which I picked for like an earlier theme. I think the Halloween one. Like I'm already pretty attuned with him as director, and in this I'm just like, holy fuck. Honestly, his next movie, I'm like, can you top this even? Like, I'm just kind of like
Yes, he can. Yes, he.
fucking. I'm just so blown away by it. It's just so fucking. Again, it's just like perfect. It's like a perfect like circle. You just I can just go back. And I'm like every part of this like I just love.
It's just impressive that like one director can like dish out so many good films, right? Like Old Boy's already legendary, right? And then you go with No Other Choice. How high can you go?
You got Complete
I'm
Revenge is also
scared
good.
for his next
Also
movie if
really
he.
good. Thirst is also really good. Like
Mhm.
he doesn't really have like anything that I've seen so far that are bad. I think there's only 4 I've seen. I'd have to look up his demographic for sure, but
Yeah, I've heard all of his other movies are also just like really good.
yeah, he's just one of those
It's
that
like,
doesn't
where do
seem.
we go from here? Like, I'm scared for whatever other movie he's gonna make because can he go higher than 10 out of 10? Am I gonna give his next movie like a 12 out of 10?
I do wonder how long he usually goes in between movies. Like
Hmm.
3 years ago, Decision to Leave. Pretty sure I watched it. I found that one. I think in the middle, I found pacing issues with that, but like that was like it with that one. Then there was like 6 years before that, 3 years, 2 years, 2 years. Okay, it looks like he has like 2 to 5 between each of his movies. Is kind of like they here.
Makes sense. But if he was busting these out like one year after
He
the other,
also really loves
would-
Lee Byung Hun, the main guy from this. I just looked at one of his earliest movies, and it's him, like a very young kid. So like he's one of those directors that seems like reuse like a good bit of his cast. I want to see this movie that's just called "I'm a Cyborg," but that's okay. Like, what the fuck is that about?
So,
This is kind of crazy.
I think goes without saying here, we finally have our second S tier.
Yeah, I
I was
put it
about to
above Angel.
say,
I was about to
yeah.
ask, what do we put? Are we put above Angel
This
Egg?
is
But
my top movie so far for sure.
Listen, I have to put up above Angel's Egg. It's just I love Angel's Egg, but no other choice. Come on.
I mean, hey, Angel Egg got some like credit. It made a whole ass other movie kind of get fucked over.
And I was like Angel is like bad at any point. Like this is again this kind of movie that just I think clicked with all of us perfectly. So again, it's
It does
like
make me
I
feel.
again I
I
had
do
my
feel
careers in
good that
life doing
a
pretty
lot of
close. I
like
don't think it's a good year.
I do feel like a lot of like animation movies did make it to the top. Got like that animation movies.
People we have done like us, we dedicate a whole month. So we did make sure to give it like
Goddamn, bro,
attention.
that like not a single American fucking movie I think isn't even a. I don't think a single American movie is actually above a B or
Hey
even
man,
in B.
we can put Marty Supreme in S, bro.
Like
Yeah.
We didn't
Oh
watch
yeah,
that
Marty
We
one.
Supreme would
technically
be
we
best.
technically all watched it. So you put
So
that
we
shit
need to
in.
do
the
a Marty Supreme episode. I think we should do a Marty
like
Supreme
just going on
episode.
like what's the number one in each spot, starting at the very bottom. F Red One by itself. A D Bitter Moon by itself. C Excalibur. B Fallen Angels. A 2040. I can't see the number, but it's like 2046 or 2040. I don't remember how it goes.
Yeah, it's no one color one.
Yeah, and an S is now no other choice.
We like Asian movie.
Asian movie podcast. So they just make good films. They're just really good at making films. The thing about American films is just like there's a lot of problems with the American film industry.
Hey man, we got a Spanish film, but it's
Yeah,
looking to see.
Marty Supreme at fucking S, man. Listen, the thing is, like, we watch plenty of American, but the things were like, I don't know, we're kind of going like deep dives to try to spread our taste. So like, plenty of us have already seen a bunch of American films, so we're always like suggesting more out there things to kind of explore more.
Explore more global movies. I think there's
Like,
a,
like,
there's a richness out in
like I don't know, like Contra said, like it was just like a really good year this year for movies. Like again, I had Marty Supreme and Sinners pretty neck and neck for like, and then fucking even like one after another is like right behind them. Like it's not like
Oh
that
yeah.
that far off. And then like again, this one is like, oh fuck, I didn't know I love this one this much. It was just like a really good year.
What about F1, bro?
Yeah, my keyboard key, bro.
Chops, cut that out.
What the fuck?
I actually want to cut it out just to have the just cut out so people think it's really bad. It's just a joke that failed.
Might see the drama Tuesday. Speaking of American
Oh
movies.
yeah, I want to see that. I'm gonna see The Killer tomorrow. I thought it was Hard Boiled that was out in April, but apparently it's The Killer. I'm gonna go see that tomorrow.
I think Fight Club is releasing 4K in the theater by me at the end. I might go.
So,
I think Fight Club would be cool. It's like see in 4K in the
the
theater.
the task.
Oh, can I go first? Can I go first? Can I go first? Can I go first? Can I
Okay,
go
well
first?
the
Can I go first?
the
Can I go
task was
first?
what's your favorite Korean movie?
Can
Let's
I go
see
first?
what
Can I
Who
go
the
says it
first?
answers
first? Who
are.
says it first? Who says it first?
Can I go
Go
first?
on,
Oh
No,
Constance.
there's
boy, oh
choice.
boy, oh boy, oh
What?
boy. My favorite film is Old
I
All
Boy.
didn't even
Fuck
right.
you,
I didn't even
Scully.
know
Fuck
that was
you,
true.
Scully.
To be honest, is he just lying?
No, I'm not
Scratching,
lying.
scratching,
That is my
scratching
favorite
the name
film.
off my top. Luckily, I came
Um,
prepared before the podcast. I got a couple
but
others.
but Scully, if you want it, you can have it.
I mean, it's my favorite movie. I already said it was my favorite movie of all time earlier. Like I already inserted that. They already know I'm a true Park Chan Wook fucking rider, bro. Like I already established it.
Well, I guess if
He's
I
a
had to
true
give a,
parkhead.
I guess if
I
I
also
had to,
picked Thirst in an earlier episode, motherfucker. I'm Park Chan Wook's number one guy.
I guess if I had
He'll
to,
die for Park Chung-woo.
I guess if I had to do another film, because I can't choose that one. I
We
guess no other
can't
choice.
repeat, man. It's not a
You
rule.
can't.
We
You're
can
not
make
held
him
a
take
gun.
rules. You can say a repeat.
Oh, okay.
You're not
We
held
have
a
the same
gunpoint.
answer. For like questions like this, we can have the
Me,
same
me who came
answer,
up with
bro.
at least like 3 different answers just in case. Oh, we could just repeat.
You can give the follow-ups if you want.
Oops, all Old Boy.
uh, I'm not even gonna do a boy. Memories of Murder.
Oh, I love that one too.
Mm,
Bong Joon-ho's
I was
best
saying no
That
other
was
movie.
that
choice.
was that was my third backup answer in case Cosmo took no other choice.
What was your
Uh,
second?
I
Oh,
Saw
no,
the
the choice.
Devil.
Okay, that was really good.
Dang, I also had I saw the devil. Fuck. But it's fine. It's fine.
That's his backup. You're fine.
Well, I mean, I think we all saw these Korean films like
Be
mostly
fair, there
together.
was a period just me and Kazo and Skelly just watching these, and then Memories of Murder I watched with
I always
you and
remember that I
Contra.
saw the WBT. I literally stood up like that third act, bro. I stood up out of my seat. I was
That
like,
shit.
Damn, I haven't seen
yo,
that one. Is it good?
Yeah,
yes,
they're that low key had everyone basically fucking stressing.
really good. And you'll see some familiar faces.
On a dark road, taxi driver Kyung Chul comes across a scared female motorist stranded in a broken down vehicle. He pulls over, but not to help her.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, that movie.
You know what's
Oh
funny?
fuck.
That
What do
movie's
you mean that
funny.
movie? You just said you were gonna say it.
It's funny. The first that movie is funny as fuck. Well, I guess it's still dark, but it's funny as fuck to me. And then, like the rest of the movie's depressing.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a movie that like plays with the audience expectation because like it knows the audience is gonna really just shit, and then it yanks the rug from under you after it gave you that high. It's really good to me. All right, Cosmo, what's yours?
My favorite movie was my favorite movie is No Other Choice.
Yeah, understandable.
Oh yeah, like I'm sorry, like any other Korean movie I watched,
I really wish I saw this in the theater.
I know, but there was like no, at least near
My
me,
mind
like I
never
can't.
showed it because I wanted to see it in theater, so I like kept looking like around the time it was out, and it never came to one by me.
It's Alabama. I'm not even gonna guess.
Alabama. The best you're gonna get is like some Christian movie over in Alabama. I live in a dusty ass town, so I get like shitty Christian movies all the time in my movie theater.
Even a
So
college
I had no chance of watching No Other Choice in theater.
I think Conjure's the only one that even lives like near like an artsy theater that he's mentioned going to. Like again, it was never near like even like near mine because I kept looking.
The movie theater that's like right near me that we used to go to, literally just shut down. So that's annoying.
Damn. Okay, well, mine's Old Boy. It's my favorite film ever. So
No
continues to
surprise
answer.
there. But would you say so? Is No Other Choice your second favorite Korean movie of all time?
Probably. Yeah, like well, it's top four. It has to be because there's no Korean movies in between it and Old Boy. So yeah, it'd be my second. After that, I had to remember my top four letterbox quick. What I put. Yeah, no, it's definitely up there. It's probably second. I don't know what third might be Memories of Murder. Like again, we might probably like very similar things because we all like love Korean movies and shit. So we probably have very similar rankings when it comes to that stuff.
I can't help it. Their movies are so good. I'll also admit some of their K dramas are also really fucking good.
I don't know about that one. I've never seen a K drama that wasn't slop.
Mr.
Have you seen
Sunshine is the one
Black,
I
bro?
actually really fucked with.
What did you say to me, man?
Have you seen
What?
Black?
Blacked? No, I don't watch that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
That's more.
No. Can you tell us
more
that's what that's about, Contra?
It's about the Grim Reaper. He like gets punished and he gets like put in like this mortal man's body or whatever after he dies.
Bro, he got
Hmm.
isekai.
I remember liking it a lot, but I
That
never
sounds
finished it.
cool.
Yeah, it's called Black.
Not blacked, not the other.
Yeah.
Same difference, man.
um, but yeah, Mr. Sunshine is really, really good. That one is like more of a historical drama that talks about the Japanese colonization of Korea. So if you like history and like learning about that type of stuff, then Mr. Sunshine is really good.
I watched a Korean Western show once. That was pretty cool. I don't remember the name of it. I watched it a couple years ago.
There was also this other one that was interesting. It was about like this Korean guy that was like raised by Italian mafiosos who goes back to Korea to find a treasure. It was kind of interesting. Yeah, there was
It's like a
there was
Wattpad
Italian
fucking plot.
representation.
You just made me cringe so hard.
But there was also there was like I used to watch a couple of them, but
I feel
I
like I,
couldn't watch.
I feel like I've literally seen the first episode. What you're talking about too is would make it worse. Was it on Netflix? 'Cause I feel like I watched that exact plot on Netflix when I was like 14 or some shit. And I was like, yeah. You
And there
brought
was
back
also this
memories I
other
didn't like.
one that was really. Oh, again, I watched a couple already, so this is kind of embarrassing to admit. But most of them
Not this
were slop, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Mr. Sunshine will always be my. Oh, you know which one was actually really good? Kingdom. I like Kingdom. That was the Korean zombie one.
zombie slop.
It was good because it was like set back in like the old Korean
I watched
kingdom,
one
so it was
episode.
interesting.
I remember watching one episode of that too.
I thought it was very very scary, but
No, it's great. I just I don't know. I don't care about zombie stuff usually anyway. Like, zombie is not a genre I care about like at all.
Yeah, bro,
I
same.
find the idea of them scary, but yeah.
No offense, Chubbs.
Yeah,
But
bro, same.
like we can get to Cosmo's gonna be the next person, so she can give her movie
Yes.
task.
Yes. So my movie. Oh my god, I feel so bad because like after watching No Other Choice, I'm like, dang,
Are we
my
gonna get a
movie is gonna
second
suck
span? Wait,
dick.
no, she said she was gonna probably punish us. Actually, oh no, what are we gonna get?
I was actually going to do some. I was actually going to choose a animated movie and then have you do a very fucking difficult task. But you know what? I felt kind of bad, so I changed the whole setup. So I changed the movie and I changed the task. So my movie, this is gonna pale in comparison, but it's called Filmdelve, and this is a 1994 German animated neo noir film. And the task for that movie will be, because the main characters are all cats, we're going to do an artistic task involving cats. Are we ready, folks?
It's over.
So we're all going to draw a cat in our lives. So it could have been like a cat you've owned, a friend's cat, or something like that. And we're all going to
I don't have a
make
cat.
a cat. However, each one of us has to do it out of a different medium. So, for example, myself, I'll do it. I'll do it out of sculpture. So I'm gonna have clay.
What?
So I'm gonna
What?
try to make a cat.
Yeah,
Out of
What the fuck you mean a different medium, bitch? We not artists.
It's okay. Hold on. You can for drawings. You can make it traditional, digital,
Okay,
or
well, I'm
something
doing
else, or paint.
traditional. These two are the ones doing fucking
What?
digital.
You guys have to decide. You guys have to decide between yourselves. I chose the hardest one, clay.
Huh?
You guys have to do.
You're the artist.
Clay is hard. I don't
Hold
know
on,
how to do clay.
I was trying to see what I see this movie before. What? Everyone started gasping. What happened? What did I miss?
Our task is to make a cat from our lives, but we have to do it each in a different fucking medium. So
Okay.
she's doing clay, and then one of us gets the easy digital, one gets easy traditional, and who knows what the fuck the fourth guy gets.
Wait, hold on,
You
hold
can do
on, hold on, hold on. Art is
Yes.
subjective. Would you agree?
You gonna take a picture, bro? That
Could
doesn't
I?
count.
Hold on, no. I'm just saying. I grew up watching Gmod animations. Could I?
Yes, you can.
Like, you can just find a model of a fucking cat. You have to make it.
You have to make it
You
though.
have to make it from like shapes or something, motherfucker.
I'm gonna be open
Yep.
a blender.
All right, well then contract gets you get digital and I get traditional. We got the easy ones. High five.
I'm gonna draw with my mouse.
Exactly.
It's
See how
very
easy it is, guys?
incomprehensible.
Yeah, I'll figure
See how
something out.
easy it was? So we're all gonna do that. That's our task for next week. How are we feeling?
Oh man. And we're
It
gonna get
might
mugged on by Kaza for the third time.
I don't know how to handle clay, okay? I've never really done
Low
sculpting.
key,
Keep this
I
going
almost
good.
low key
Keep
want to be
good.
next after her, cause I really decided really what my movie would be, besides one I've seen, and if she does clay, it would actually fit.
Yeah, we could do that. I would just say the task I had planned originally was going to be much harder artistically speaking. So I'm
What
glad.
the
I'm glad.
fuck was it gonna be?
I'm gonna hide it. I'm gonna hold on to it for another day, for another task. Don't worry about it.
Projects.
I just felt a little bad. I was like, no, we watched a really great film. I should take it easy. So we're all gonna take it easy.
All right. All right. Well,
Yeah, it'll be
you
fucked
heard it
up when
there,
you
folks.
see a cat made of barrels in Gmod.
What matters is that it's a cat. That's what matters.
Mine's gonna be the fucking easiest ass cat, bro. Easy. We locked in.
Just put your effort into it. Make it out of love. That's what I ask. So that's the task, everybody. So we'll see you next week for hopefully we'll see you next week for Philae Day.
We'll see you when we see you. Goodbye.